guys, it's Abby from Make Life a Runway, and I'm here with a Shop My Stash and Project Pan update. So, if that sounds like something you like to watch, then just keep watching. Here we go. Okay, y'all, look. I got a couple new products. I got some Project Pan items, and then we are going to put back these products that we've had out for a couple weeks and few weeks. I don't know. I'm ready to switch them out. That's what I know. And yeah, let's go through it. 2 new products that I got. I went shopping with my friend Caitlin and we were at Sephora, and I really wanted to try the Sephora Micro Smooth Pressed Powder. I got mine in the color 15 Nude, and I've always heard good things about this pressed powder, and so many people have compared it to the MAC one. I've never tried the MAC one, so I can't really speak to that. But I do really use this. It's like a baked formula, multitasking baked face powder, and I really like it. I have a couple of powders in my Project Pan that I will talk about, but I feel like they're like good at a certain thing, whereas this is truly like a multitasking. Like, it's a good finishing powder, it's a good under eye powder, it's a good all over face powder. So sometimes it's nice to just grab one that can do it all, especially if you're like in a hurry to do your makeup, opposed to like grabbing like one that's good for this and then another one that's good for that. So I picked this up, and I'm gonna leave this in my basket and we'll use it a little bit more. Also, I've been talking about this palette for a couple of weeks. I ended up getting it, the Too Faced Born This Way Natural Nudes eyeshadow palette. I got this off Mercari, brand new, still in box, never been touched, and I used some of the money that I made from selling products on Mercari to buy this, so I ended up buying it for around $25, and I just used my Mercari credits, so I basically like traded my stuff for this stuff. But this is what it looks like. So it still has like the pamphlet that has like the eyeshadow looks, the outside, and then open it up. It's so pretty. Again, never been touched, new in the box. So freaking pretty. I can't wait to use this. This will obviously be in my Shop My Stash. And if you watched my last video, which I just filmed at my time, but it went up last week, your time, I did a makeup declutter with a goal of getting rid of 10 items, and we ended up decluttering some Too Faced palettes, and part of that was they had colors that overlapped with this, and this is newer and more exciting. So I was just really changing my mindset around stuff and how I hold stuff and have stuff, and I'm like, you know what, if I'm getting this, I don't need to hold on to every single piece of makeup that I've ever purchased. Like, it's okay to move stuff out and get some new stuff. Like, that's kind of the thrill of makeup. So those are the 2 new items I got, and then these are all the items that we had used for or pulled in the last Shop My Stash, which was posted a couple weeks ago. So let's go over the Project Pan items. I did finally use up the Maybelline Age Eraser, completely done. I really do enjoy this product, but we're going to add it to my empty makeup bin over here. And I replaced it with the JOA Eye Serum Concealer with ceramides and peptides, and mine is in Fair with neutral undertones. This is the concealer that I have on today, and then I use this Sephora to set my face with it. But this is another one that like has a foam applicator and you twist it up, and it isn't a favorite, but it's in my collection and I want to use it up because the concealers that I have once this is done are my favorite, the Revlon concealer stick. So I want to be able to just indulge and enjoy that and know that there aren't products just wasting in my collection. So this is what we rolled in for the Project Pan, and we just do a rolling Project Pan. When we finish one item, we add another one in. We are using up the It Your Skin But Better CC Nude. This one is in Fair. I don't love this one, so I have been mixing in the L'Oreal True Match Illumi with it, but this one's getting a little too dark for me this time of year. This one is in 1-2 Soft Ivory, Classic Ivory. I have the combo on today this is not a project pan item. It's just kind of what I've been mixing to use with this. But I'm going to move this back in my collection and grab out my L'Oreal foundation. Is it L'Oreal? I think so. Or Maybelline. We'll see when we get there. But it's a little bit lighter. So I think it'll be a better match for this time of year. But this is almost done. Like, it's all the way down here. So hopefully this will be gone by the next update. I had also put in the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. And as you can see, we're getting down to the bottom. So this might be done next update. The next update might be kind of exciting. And then this is the e.l.f. Ride or Die Lip Balm in Mighty Mint. I guess they don't make these anymore, but this one I think will be gone in the next update as well, because there's like almost nothing coming out, but every time I squeeze and try, a little bit more comes out. But I think the next update, one or most of these, if not all, will be done. So that will be exciting, and I'll have to think about what I want to roll in their place. I'm still using the e.l.f. Flawless Brightening Concealer, little click stick. Who knows how much is left. And then I'm going to just go ahead and declutter the Milani Supercharged Under Eye Tint in Pink Rose. It's a couple of years old. It's been in this collection of Project Pan for like since November, and I still literally have no desire to use it. So I think it's time to just go ahead and get rid of it, removing it out, taking me off the hook of using it. Like, it's just, we're done. We're done there. So we have now the 2 concealers that we're using, and then we have these 3 products that we're using. And then we are using a couple of powders here. The Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish. This one is in One Fair. This is what I have on my under eyes, and this is what I've been using exclusively for my under eyes. It's just not thick enough to really set the face, because it's like my face is still really tacky from the foundation after I set with this, and I don't like that because it makes it harder for me to put my powder products on top. So I was hoping this would be a better product for that, but it's not. This is more of like a finishing. This is the Glowish by Huda Beauty Fairlight Luminous Pressed Powder. This is more of just like, once you've finished your makeup, it's really nice to blend out everything and dust everything off, and it helps add a little bit of glow back if it was lost through putting powder over the foundation and everything. So that's what I do with this every time I use it, and I do really like it for that. So these 2 items are Project Pan, and they'll probably take quite some time, if not the whole year, to go through. And then we have some cream products in here. Well, they're like cream to powder that I just put in here as a reminder to use them so they don't rot in my collection. They are from MAC, and they are the Glow Play Blush. So I have actually both of these on. The first one is in So Natural, and you can see I really use this one a lot and really enjoy it. And then we also have the Cheer Up, which I just kind of dust over So Natural to add just like a little bit of color in. And I do really like these. I try to make it a point to use them at least once a week, so that I am getting intentional use out of them. So these aren't Project Pan. They're more of just like use it up items. So they live in this front section. So that's everything that is Project Pan related for the rolling Project Pan. So we're definitely making progress over here, and I need to start thinking about what I want to roll in place. Like, I know for sure I'll just roll in another setting spray in place of this. The foundation that we're going to pull today, that might take over the place of this one, because it's like too light. So I think I just need to use it up and be done with it, and maybe if I do repurchase it down the road, get like a little bit of a darker color. We pulled a lot of products that were new to me, so let's talk about them. The Bobbi Brown Hydrating Face Cream. This I've seen people use on YouTube as a primer for years and years and years. So I had this little sample of it that I've been using. It is a true moisturizer. I wouldn't say it's a primer, even though, and it doesn't say it's a primer, but that's just how people have always used it. But it is really nice under makeup. I really like it. So I'm just going to keep this in here. I guess it's kind of Project Pan because I'm just going to keep it in till I finish it up. I had pulled in the number 7. This is the different packaging of the Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Press Powder. And I had panned a whole one prior, but it was like the old packaging. But I do enjoy using these. I couldn't tell you if it's like same or different formula. I just like this one, so it's good, but we're gonna put it back. The Gin Nude Bronzer by Bare Minerals. This is in Kiss of Mauve. So this is supposed to be a blush and bronzer, and I really like the color. But I like it as a blush. I tried like kind of doing a bronzer look with it, and I just didn't think it looked right on my face. Maybe it could have been like the color, not so much the product. But as an actual blush, it's so pretty. So definitely going to keep that in my collection. I got a lot of use out of the Urban Decay Naked palette. This is the Half Baked one, and really enjoyed it. This was new to me, and as you can see, I got a lot of use out of it. I just tend to get a little bit bored with these type of products because there's not many options for doing the eyes, but I really enjoy it, and it's going to go back in my collection. I have tried to declutter this so many times, and it always ends up back in the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Ring the Alarm palette. So we're just going to move it right back into my collection. But I've really been enjoying this color and this color on my eyes. That's what I have on today. I just kind of blend it all over, and I really enjoy it. Loved using the Glow Kit by ABH and Sugar. That's the glow that you see all over my face. I dug into all of it, the whole thing. I was just like mixing them all, doing one, doing another, mixing 2 of the 4, like 3 of the 4. I just really enjoyed it, and I need to not go so long between pulling it, but this was so nice. I loved using the NARS Laguna 2 Original Bronzer. This is on my face today. I got so much use out of it. I absolutely love it. It blends nice. It's a good color for me. So excited. This Catrice Blush Glow in Cloud Wine. I used it once, maybe twice. I need to use it some more, but it is a pretty blush, and it's really pigmented. I just can't decide if it's like a little too dark for me, but I did enjoy using it. We're going to put it back in, and y'all, I finally did it. I used the Persona Blush Multi-Stick in Guava. I loved it. I loved it. So pretty. This is what I think I ended up using the most for blush during these last couple of weeks. I would just rub it on my hand, the back of my hand. Then I would take my brush and just kind of like press it in. And I didn't even set it. Like I just put it over all my powder products. Put my powder highlight on top, and then set my face with the setting spray, and it literally stayed all day. It was so pretty, and it made me a little less scared to use these kind of products because I have a couple other ones that are new to me that we'll have to grab, but I loved it. This is getting me to start understanding a little bit of the hype around like these kind of blush stick situations, because I'm like, well, if you have to set it, then it like tones down the pigment. What's the point? But that one you didn't have to set. Like it literally just stayed all day, which was really nice. And then the last thing that we pulled was the Givenchy Prism Libre setting powder, and this is nice. I need to figure out how to use it. I don't really love it as like an all over setting powder. It does say it's a matte finish and enhanced radiant loose powder in Violet Rose. But I don't know, is it more of like a setting powder or an under eye powder? Because like as an all over face powder, like after I do my foundation, I didn't love it that way. So I'm curious if you use this or you've seen other people use it. What is the trick, or what is the preferred method for using it? I could look it up on YouTube, but if you know, just let me know. But that's everything. We're going to put it back in the collection, and then we're going to pull out products used for the next couple of weeks.
Copy written, so don't copy me.
Alright, let's actually start in this drawer first before we go to the other drawer. So this is the foundation. Oh, it is L'Oreal. The True Match N1 Neutral Light. It's a little bit too light for me, but I think this time of year it'll be nice because I lost a lot of like color on my face that I had gotten from summer. And I think it would mix well with that nude foundation by It Cosmetics. And this might be a good product to just use up through the winter and spring, because this is definitely a summer and fall color. And that would be perfect because these are the only two foundations in my collection. So let's pull that. I'm good on primer. Oh, because I'm going to use that Bobbi Brown as a primer. Yeah, so we're good. I don't need my concealer sticks. I have three primers, 2 backup concealer sticks, and 1 foundation in here. Like, I'm doing really good at my goal of like keeping this collection of items small. And my goal this year is to really get down to like only 2 primers on hand, 1 foundation, and 1 concealer on hand. But I use these products. I'm going to use them up. I don't want to just waste them. These are new to me products. So here's the Persona that we just used. So let's pull out Rare Beauty. I haven't used this one yet. It's in the color Encourage. I know a little bit goes a long way with these, and I feel like it's going to be similar to the Persona stick where I won't have to really set it. So we'll kind of see how my experience is with that product. 1 is enough, I think. So pretty. What's the GG Gorgeous? I already forgot. Oh, bronzer. We have a Too Faced bronzer. Highlight by the Opal one. I think I want to pull this Kosas, the Beachy Sun Show. It's a baked formula and it just looks so warm and pretty. I'm really excited to try that. I might pull another bronzer that I know will work since I've never used this one, but I definitely want to give it a go. And then the rest of these products can just kind of hang in here. I want to try out this product. This is Huda Beauty. It's like a banana bread little sample. How does it open? Oh, does it twist? Oh, that's so cool. Alright, well, I want to try this out. It might be more of like an under eye, or it might be too dark for me. I don't know, but we're going to play with it and find out. And then I have the pressed powder, so I won't need to pull anything else as far as powder goes. I want to pull one of my Hourglass palettes. Okay, I resell makeup on Mercari. I've been thinking about doing a video that's like products that sell, but spoiler, Hourglass sells really quickly. I had an older palette in here that I just wasn't using anymore. That was an Hourglass limited edition palette, and that thing sold in like a day. But I think I want to pull this one, the Ambient Lighting Edit Volume 4. One of my favorites, as you can see. And this has the bronzer, so even if the Kosas one doesn't work out, I do have another option here. We have some blush options, some setting powder options, and then a highlighter, which I don't really love that highlighter. It's not very pigmented, so we'll have to pull another one still, but we love it. Alright, I think that's everything from in here. We're going to skip eyeshadows just because we have that new Too Faced palette. We have some new ones in here as well. Which one is this Persona? Oh, that's pretty. Georgia. That looks nice. I haven't used that. Let's give that a go. And I think I want to pull one more option. One that is maybe like a go-to. Because I have the two in the palette, the liquid and the press. But the liquid and press are new to me. I haven't used them yet. So I want to grab one that I know I'll love. So let's go with another Hourglass product, which is the Mood Exposure. This one will never let me down. It's just such a really nice blush. And I think that's going to be everything. Okay, for highlights. I'm trying to think what we haven't really used in a while. Let's go with this. Natasha Denona. Oh, Blush and Glow. That's not what I was thinking. I was thinking it was this one. Natasha Denona Super Glow. This one is in 01 Fair. It's a dual chrome highlighter. And I think this is discontinued, but it is so freaking pretty and blinding. And I get a lot of compliments when I use that. So let's pull that. Let's see. Definitely want to pull a bronzer because we have the Kosas, we have the one in the Hourglass, but let me just pull like one that I know I'll like using. Too Faced Sweet Tea, another discontinued product, but let's give it some love over the next couple of weeks. Is that everything? So we have the foundation, concealer, powder with a new powder to try. Then we have a few blush, bronzer, highlight options. We have a face palette for quick days. We have the new eyeshadow palette to use. And what else? My eye mascara and lip products are on my vanity, so we don't need to grab those out. So I think that's everything. Okay, here is the final product. So here is the project pan items, everything we just pulled out, and my brushes. These are all of my lip products because we decluttered them in Vlogmas, and I really love what we're down to, and it's real easy to just kind of grab out what I want when I want it, and then that's that on that. Backup setting sprays, just some things to clip my hair back. And then we decluttered this in my last video, but there are my eye products. Thank you so much for being here. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!